Hello guys, welcome to Cafe Rat Simplify, and we are diving into business communication. Question 5 says, identify and explain the different models of communication by various authors. Different models of communication by various authors. So the common models we have are three. We have linear model by Shannon and Weaver. Yeah, in the pamphlet, I think you saw the illustrations. It describes the one-way communication where a sender transmits a message to a receiver. It's called linear model. Take an example of a television. The sender sends, the sender transmits a message to a receiver. There is no feedback. Just watching the TV. Leave alone these things of making calls on over the television. That is another communication channel. Now that's a radio, but at the TV itself, is just delivering. That is linear model. Then we have interactive model, includes feedback, making communication a two-way process. For example, the phone calls. Yeah. Then transactional model emphasizes the simultaneous sending and receiving of messages where communicators continuously interact and influence each other. Yeah. Then interactive model, I think even you can take radio calls, the talkie, the walkie-talkie. Yeah. Then transitional model can include mobile phones. Then discuss how each model applies to modern business. Discuss how each model applies to modern business communication. Linear model, useful for mass communication like advertising where feedback isn't immediate. The linear model is useful for advertising. They just want to inform you. The interactive model, relevant for meetings and presentation where feedback is encouraged but not constant, or in the security purposes. Yeah, they will inform you, do this, do this, do this, but once in a while you may give your feedback using those walkie-talkie. And transaction model applies for conversation, video calls, team collaborations, where real-time feedback and adaptability are crucial. For example, in the hospital, when those doctors are working with the nurses, yeah, or with the patient, they ask you this, you have to give feedback in order to be worked upon. We have question 4. Differentiate between verbal and non-verbal communication, giving relevant examples. What is verbal communication? Verbal communication involves spoken or written words, while non-verbal communication comprises or encompasses body, language, gestures, facial expressions, tone. It can even include spacing, timing. Yeah, that is non-verbal. For example of verbal, a manager giving a speech or writing or sending an email. Then non-verbal, a manager maintaining eye contact to show confidence or crossing arms to indicate defensiveness. Explain how to handle questions during a business presentation. If we are in a business presentation, how do we handle questions? Handling questions effectively involves practicing practicing active listening to the question. It involves actively listening to the question, acknowledging it, responding concisely, and maintaining a respectful tone. If the question is unclear, don't attempt to answer, rather seek clarity. If the answer is unknown, it is better to submit and say, honestly, I really don't know. And you follow up later. Managing time is equally essential to ensure the question does not disrupt the presentation of the flow. That is how we do what? That is how we handle questions during business presentation. First of all, we have said listen, pay, pay attention or listen attentively to the question. Acknowledge it, think of it, respond but concisely. Be precise and concise. Maintain a respectful tone. Yeah, it's not all about what you say, but how do you say it as well. Maintaining a respectful tone. If the question is unclear, seek clarification. You can say, pardon the question. If the answer is unknown, it's best to honestly say that you will follow it up later. Meanwhile, guys, remember to subscribe. Yeah.